No,
Welcome to another episode of Reasonably Shady. I am Gizelle Bryant.
what's up? What's up? I'm Robyn Dixon. Thank you for being here with us once again.
And me and Robyn are like matching.
We we're twinning, and we didn't even mean to
We're,
do it. I'm in my swimsuit. This is a big a bathing suit top, but
yes.
it's like such a cute coincidence. The green-eyed
That's how
bandits
much,
with our green
right. That's how
tanks.
much, right. And that's how much Reasonably Shady is connected. We are
I know.
connected.
I
We are
know.
together.
I
Yes.
feel like when we record, like we're always kind of are coordinated a little bit, like but
Yeah.
unconsciously, or unintentionally,
Yes.
but it happens. So,
Yes. Very true.
anywho, yes,
All right.
I
So, Shady
am.
moment. Oh, yeah. Tell me
Um,
where you are.
yeah. Before we get into Shady Moment, we are recording virtually, everybody, because I am in Los Cabos, Mexico,
Whoop, whoop.
on whoop whoop on a girls trip, and I just want to like plug this resort because I think it's an awesome resort. It's beautiful. I'm at Le Blanc, which is in Cabo. It is an adults only resort. It is all inclusive, and the food is amazing. And that's so like rare that you get to say that an all inclusive resort has amazing food. But this food
Yeah.
is so amazing, and we'll be like at the at in the restaurant, finishing up our meal, and we're like, we feel like we need to pay for this, like it's like it's we were at dinner yesterday, and one of the girls was like asking the waiter, she's like, okay, like we're ready to wrap this up, and we're like, why are you telling him that? We could just stand up and leave. Like, what are you talking
Okay,
about?
wait.
But she was like,
Okay,
this feels
how
she said
many
this feels.
girls?
There's 5 of us. So they're
Okay.
my childhood friends. I grew up with them in Baltimore. And this is our 3rd trip to Cabo together. And we just come and relax and eat and chill. And so I recommend this if like for people who are looking for, just a trip with their girls. There's a lot of couples here. It's really nice. And then it's like every if I like move a toe, the staff is like, "Oh, miss, do you need anything, ma'am? Mrs. Dixon, do you need anything?" I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"We good. I'm good. Chill." So the the service is amazing. So yes, just
Yeah.
really love it. But my shady moment is that I am on this trip, and today is my child's birthday. And and yes, right? And I'm like, when we planned it, it's so hard for my 5 group of friends to find a weekend or a stretch of like 4 days that
Yeah.
works for all of us, right? So, because they're 3 of them are doctors, so it's like really hard for us to find a good weekend to coordinate. So they threw this weekend out, and all of them were like, "Yes, works for me, works for me." And so I didn't really like look at the dates of the weekend. I just looked at my calendar to see if I had any like events on my calendar, right? Like anything
Okay.
that I
Okay.
needed to do. I did not realize it was Carter's birthday. And so I planned this trip, and I didn't tell them right away because I can't tell them that I'm leaving like too far out, because every day they're gonna be like, I
Yeah.
can't believe you leaving me. I can't believe you leaving us. I can't believe you leaving us. Right. So the other day I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to Cabo for a few days with my girlfriends. I always go on a girls trip, blah, blah. All right, I'll see you on Sunday, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, you're leaving and it's Carter's birthday? And I was like, um,
Okay, wait. When is the birthday? Is it Saturday or Sunday?
it's right now as I speak.
Ah!
It's it's today. It's today. It's today.
What did he say? Is he so sad?
So like he at first, okay, so like Juan, he was the first one to be like, you're going on a trip on Carter's birthday? And I was like, fuck. And then Carter called me. So then I told Carter, I said, Carter, I'm going out of town. It's your birthday. I'm so sorry. Like, what, like, I'm so sorry. He's like, it's okay, mom. It's fine. Right. So then
Yeah.
like a couple days later, well, yesterday,
Uh-huh.
he calls me and he's like, yeah, mom, it's messed up. You're on a trip and it's my birthday. And I'm like, but Carter, you said it was okay, you were understandable. He's like, yeah, well, Corey brought it up. Corey was talking about you and he said it's messed up. I said, oh, so Corey gassed you up. Okay, fine. Like,
Corey being a hater. Corey being a hater.
yes, Corey, right. He's trying to, mom ain't hearing your birthday. She don't love you. So I'm like, Carter, I'm so sorry. So I'm like, I always give them money for their birthday. So like I had to give him like extra money for his birthday.
Yeah. Yes. You have to
make
buy
up
his
for it.
love at this point.
Yes. Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Okay. Well, does he have a cake? Are you sending balloons? Like, what are we doing?
Well, Juan was like, "I'ma handle it." He's like, I'll get his." I didn't have gifts, anything. Like, so Juan went and got him his gifts. He said he's getting him cupcakes and cards and balloons. And you know what?
Okay.
Good for them because Juan needs to handle that. So
yes. Right.
he's
right.
got it.
Okay.
And then my mom is gonna go see him and bring him some money and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And
good.
then
So he's
woof. He never, we're not we don't do like birthdays big anyway. Like my kids don't ask for parties and stuff like that, but still, like I'm on
they
vacation
just want
with
you
my
to be
friends.
there. Yeah. And
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like,
okay.
so they're like,
actually
Corey's like, you're an L mom. You're an L mom. I'm like, Corey,
what's
shut
that?
up. Like loser, like a loser mom.
Ooh!
Yes. I'm an L mom.
Okay, actually, you get the shady moment of the 2 weeks. You get shady moment of like a month. Okay, this is
right. I get the shady moment of Virgo season, right?
yes, because Virgo season is like everything.
Yes,
everything.
Speaking of Virgo season, before we go into your shady moment, I saw a post. I seen two. They're kind of a little conflicting, but supposedly, and maybe we've talked about this. Do you know that you have the most common birthday in the U.S.?
That's what somebody told me. Somebody sent that to me, that post. And I was like, no, I don't, because I'm so unique. I'm a unicorn, right?
Clearly you're not.
Clearly not. No.
Clearly you're not.
9-9. Yeah.
But I personally know at least two other people with your same birthday. So you have the most common birthday. And the month of September, out of like, what was it? Like out of the 30 dates, 29 were in not 30. I can't remember. It was like all of the most common birthdays except for one was in September.
Yeah, because y'all are getting it on for New Year's and Christmas.
That's so crazy. Like, why? I don't understand. It's like, it's not. How do you just wait to like have sex? Oh, I guess, what is it? Like like people are not waiting to have sex during Christmas. I don't get it.
No, but I think that definitely you're gonna have sex during Christmas and New Year's, right? Especially New Year's.
Because you're like home on vacation?
I guess. Or you're just like happy, you're with your loved ones. I don't know. Like New Year's, you went to a party, you got drunk. Yeah, perfect sex time.
Yeah. Okay. I don't get it. And then the other date that wasn't September, it was July 7th. And the reason for that, they say, is because doctors they don't want to work on July 4th, and so they induce people on July 7th.
Damn.
Right?
Did you get induced? I wasn't induced. Did you get induced?
I got induced for Corey, but not for Carter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I only got induced for Corey because Juan was in the NBA at that time, and we were trying to schedule the birth around his game schedule so that he could be there.
I'm lying. I was induced. Yes.
With the twins?
with Grace. Because
really?
She was like, come to the hospital on that Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna induce you. But Grace was like a week late. So it was like time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was time. Okay, let me give you my shady moment.
Yes, let's get to yours.
Because as you were in Cabo, I was in the Bahamas.
Yes, you were.
I was celebrating my birthday.
Yes.
I was doing the big ones. Okay, so Saturday we rented I rented a cabana. Everybody came. We were all in the pool. We're acting like we were 25.
Yes. And by the way, sorry I didn't make it, but I couldn't do a Bahamas and then Cabo back to back.
No.
So
especially with your son being mad at you.
Yes. Yeah. All of that. Yes.
So you know how, like, if when you're drunk and in the pool, you just make friends with people,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So we made friends with these girls, and I do have to say, for the purposes of this shady moment, they are white, okay?
Okay. Okay.
They're not black, okay.
Okay.
So we made friends with them. We were kicking it. We were drinking. We were laughing. We were partying. We were having a ball.
Mhm.
Now, mind you, in my group, there were some guys in my group.
Mhm.
So it's ladies and guys. Okay. So later on that night, we went to dinner, my whole group, and then we went to the dinner off the property. We
Mhm.
come back to the property and we're like in the lobby and we see the girls
Mhm.
who we were hanging out with earlier. And everybody's all dressed up. I almost didn't recognize them, but they saw us. They got so excited. They're like, yay, yay, yay. And there was like a DJ in the lobby. So we're all
Mhm.
dancing. They see the guys.
Okay.
And one of them walked up to one of the guys and pulled her dress down to show him her titties. And I was like, skirt, ma'am, um, ma'am.
What?
And she did it kind of twice. Like she pulled her dress down to show the titties and she put it back up and then she pulled her dress down to show the titties. And now mind you, titties not covered. Titties are bare. Okay. So you're
Oh my
showing
god.
titties because you got so excited because now mind you, earlier in the day, she told us she was going through a divorce. She
Okay.
was, I guess, on the prowl.
Okay.
And she forgot that the guys that she saw, she met them with us.
Okay.
So you had no business showing your titties to any guy that was with us. Okay.
Right. Right.
Um, and I'm going back to say, black people don't do this. I just for the record, I don't know a black woman that's walking up to people just showing her titties.
Showing
I just
flashing titties.
maybe maybe she thought it was Mardi Gras. I don't know. But I gave her kind of like a half hug and I was like, you need to calm down, is what I
Right.
told her. And
Okay.
then she put her dress back up
She
and
clearly
she
was
scurried
drunk.
off.
She was drunk? Like
Yes, yes,
wasted?
she was drunk.
Like wasted.
What is it? Channing Tatum wasted. She was Channing Tatum wasted. Is that it? Is
I
that a song?
I don't know. I've never heard that. I've only heard white girl wasted. They were white. She was white girl wasted.
Yes, yes.
But
Yes, that title fit her.
okay.
Yes.
Oh my
But
god.
we were all wasted earlier in the day, but then we got ourselves back together for
Yeah.
nighttime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess she kept going.
No,
She
they
kept
didn't do that.
going.
They kept going. They kept going. Oh my god. And these are like, okay,
Yes.
that might be something that you might do like in your 20s, but I assume these are, I don't know, these women are
This was a
probably in
grown
their
ass woman.
40s.
Maybe 50s.
Oh
I've never seen
god.
such.
Oh god.
First of all, we're in the middle of a lobby. We're in the middle of the
Right.
SLS. And you pull your dress down to show your
Right.
titties. Okay. Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
If she's going through a divorce, she's probably one of them, like, she hasn't she's just been at home raising kids and been miserable, like, she just got out the house, and she's just like, "I'm loving life. Yes.
No,
Yes.
she was trying to take a black man home that night. Okay, that's what it
Yes,
was.
and that too.
Yes, that part. That part.
That
Okay,
too,
so we're
that
gonna
too.
leave our men's alone.
That
Moving
is so
on.
funny.
Speaking of men's that are now hooked up or linked up. So the French Montana of it all, being engaged
Mm,
to the princess of Dubai. I am
yes.
so intrigued. Are you intrigued?
Uh, not really. Why are you intrigued?
Because it was like, okay, she has this big, huge diamond on her finger.
Okay.
So did you like ask her father for the money for the ring? Like, this ring is
How's
huge.
is it? Okay. I haven't seen the ring. I just saw that he was engaged to the princess of whatever. Um,
Okay.
and yeah, that, I mean, I would assume it comes with a lot more than just some type of casual dating relationship. Like, there's you you don't
You
just
think
become
he gets
engaged.
a stipend? He gets a stipend?
He might. I mean, if this ring is huge, like, they gotta live, they wanna make sure that their princess is walking around with the biggest ring, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
they probably, made that happen. He probably was gonna give
Yeah.
her a nice ring, but, like, if you're gonna be marrying the princess, well, she gotta have the biggest ring. So,
Right, right. She's a beautiful girl.
well, ish, okay, I don't wanna talk about anyone's appearance. I did see a post
Okay.
where somebody posted, like, a picture, an unedited picture of her, and she looked
Stop.
very and she looked very different. But maybe the old picture that they posted, maybe, like, that was pre-surgery, like, she's probably had some, like, surgery and some
Some work
aesthetic
done.
treatments and stuff, like, but I
Okay.
did see something and I was like, "Ooh, that doesn't look like the same person." But I don't wanna talk about
Okay.
her physical appearance, but it definitely was a lot different.
Okay. But that's a major come up for him. Major.
Yeah.
Like
Yes. I
you
mean,
you was on the
he
street in the streets of Brooklyn suffering.
he went from hanging with Diddy, you know what that means, so
Okay. Okay, so wait, do we think Diddy's being invited to the wedding?
hell no! Ain't nobody invited what? Ain't nobody invited
Because
Diddy
okay,
anywhere.
by the time they get French gets married, Diddy, I'm sure, will be out of jail, right? So
No.
Diddy's go
Where
no?
no, when okay, when alright, let's say the wedding is in a year. You think Diddy's gonna be
Yeah,
out of jail in a year?
I think.
I don't think so.
No?
The way that they're, like, making him sit, like, waiting for bail, I think they're still gonna give him, like I think he's gonna get a couple years,
Okay.
I
Okay.
think.
I mean, I kinda wanna be invited to the wedding, Imma be honest with you, because this is gonna be lavish.
Yes. Oh, yes. It will be
Yes.
lavish.
We gotta figure out how
Yes.
reasonably Shady can get to the wedding.
Yes, and then also I think about it, it's like French Montana, like, I haven't really heard any music from him lately, so
Why
maybe
does he
he
need to do that? He has been
well
too busy making the princess happy.
that's what I'm saying, like, maybe this is,
Yeah.
like, his, like, backup plan. He's like, "Oh, shit, like, I'm not on and popping, Diddy's in jail, like, so he
Yeah.
can't Diddy can't be, like
Yeah.
he can't be doing favors with for Diddy, like, to" okay, let me stop speculating, but,
Okay.
for his music career to be on and popping, and so he needed,
Yeah.
like, a plan B. This was, like, his plan B.
Listen, that plan B pans out, honey. You are marrying the Prince of Dubai. That means that you are very close to the king. You are very
Yes.
close to the king. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So, and I mean, I wonder what he had to go. You think he had to go through anything to get the king's blessing? Like, I don't know, do
Yeah.
a ritual or something? Yeah, something had to happen.
He was
um,
he was vetted for sure. Yeah.
yeah, totally vetted. Okay, moving on. So there's something that happened in the internet world to Reasonably Shady that was very unexpected.
Yes.
And we're confused.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa.
Right.
Okay. So
Like
Robin and I were minding our business and we was just doing our podcast as we already do. Okay. And then we was just talking about like the reality world space. And
right.
all of a sudden it was just like whoosh. K Michelle came from the back. Your Delta sister, by the way.
I
Did you know she a Delta?
word? Yes, I knew that.
I
Yes.
didn't know that. I didn't know
Yes.
that. She
Yes.
came from the back and just was like trying to annihilate us. For what? Nobody said
Yeah.
anything bad.
Well, she wasn't annihilating you. She annihilated me. But, I mean, but still. So, you know what? Okay. First of all, we didn't say anything um bad towards anyone, any person. Um didn't say anything bad towards other shows, other networks. The only point that I was making was that I know because I've heard this multiple times from credible sources that Bravo historically avoided people from other spec- specifically VH1. Like they were not interested in
True.
having VH1 talent on Bravo's network. I have
That's
heard
facts.
that
Yes.
before. Okay. So when I heard that there were VH1 talent, not a specific person, I don't care who the person was, the individual was, VH1 talent on a Bravo show, I was like, well, damn, like, and I say it jokingly, damn, did Atlanta run out of people because Bravo's doing something that they didn't do historically, right?
Right.
The
Right.
end, period. So like I'm like it could have been like Mary Sue from Love and Hip Hop that they added and I would say the same thing. It could have been like whomever, Billy Bob, and I would have been like, "Damn, they got Billy Bob from VH1." That's like okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't a dig at any one person. It was not a personal attack. I wasn't thumbing my nose up at any person or any, Love and Hip Hop. None of that. I have no opinion on anyone that is casted for a show. Like I don't You can cast whomever. I just was like, "Oh, okay. That's interesting. Bravo is now doing something that they traditionally did not do."
Very
But
true.
I will say, and I don't know much about K Michelle, but I know that gossip blogs like to be messy. And I think the way that it was reported on that gossip blog, if you just read the headline and you just kind
Yes.
of and you don't listen to everything that I said, then people can interpret it as a personal attack, or they can like, you hear your name and you think like someone is attacking you personally. So I give everyone who had a problem with that statement the benefit of the doubt to say that maybe you comprehended or you interpreted it wrong, because the intention of the gossip blogs is to create mess and to create drama and to not really tell like the it's more clip farming, like you just that's a term that the kids use, by the way.
I like that. That was good. I was like, woo, clip farming.
Yes, yes. So it's more like clip farming. You just want to put out the clip that's going to draw attention and draw drama, and then you create the headline that kind of triggers something, and that's that. So, I
It
apologize if
worked.
anyone took yeah, I apologize if anyone took that personally. I was not personally throwing a dig at anyone. Now, as far as the personal attack and dig that came at me, I don't really care. Like, yeah, I love my couch. Love it. So, like, I don't care that you called me a couch potato. Like, that's not an insult. I don't care that you said I sell hats. Yes, I sell hats. Like, I don't okay, yeah, I don't care that you talk about the drama that I have with my man. Everybody has drama with their man. Like, I'm
Yeah.
so like not I'm not offended or hurt or woe is me. I really don't care. But it wasn't a personal insult from my perspective. So that's that. That's
I
my
I did
two
feel like
cents.
the punishment didn't fit the crime because there was no crime, and it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah.
But,
It was a lot.
you
And then,
know
it gets I just think I don't know. Like I said, we live in a world where gossip and mess rule and people love
right.
drama. And
Yeah.
so for me, like, uh, what, we're on a podcast. Like, our podcast is called Reasonably Shady, number one. So there's going to be some type of shadiness. Number two, like, we talk about current events and what's going on. And so for us to just, we can talk about something, but it's still not us like criticizing people or down or talking down on people. Um, and Giselle, it's not in my nature to like shit talk people. Like, I don't throw insults. I don't like,
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing people for their personal life. I know nobody's perfect. Like, I don't like that type of stuff. I don't throw names, whatever. I don't do that. And I'm not going to do that back to that person. Um,
Yeah.
but it's just like, wow, that was really unnecessary. But I could see that we or I trigger people for whatever reason. Like, I don't know why people are triggered by stuff that comes out of my mouth. Like,
I know.
very weird.
Well, great marketing for Reasonably Shady, so thank you, girl.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Moving on. Okay, let's move on. So, I don't know whether you saw this post of like, and I don't know where this is. I think it's Florida, that little girls can no longer wear edges. Like
Oh,
edges
it
have
was a
been banned.
school.
Oh,
No,
it's
no,
it's
no.
in
In Jamaica.
actually it's in Jamaica. It's in Jamaica.
Uh-huh.
Edges have been banned, and the comment was curtains belong in the house, not on your forehead.
Yes.
And I'm like, edges never hurt nobody. What's wrong with edges?
Well, okay. I appreciate that because there are some that take it to the extreme. It's like, it's no longer your baby hair. It's like
Yeah, it's like a
you're
bang.
pulling like yeah. And then
The edges
and then
is like down above your
it's down
above your
right.
eyebrows.
It like meets your eyebrow. So I'm okay if we're banning that because I can see in a school environment it being kind of distracting maybe. And I think they said
To
like
who? To who? Your eyebrows? It's
the
distracting to your eyebrows.
the teacher that has to look at the students and all their whole forehead is covered by edges.
Woo! I'm
I
like,
I appreciate that. They're
okay.
teaching them like just they said something like they want them to be neat or something. I don't know. I can't remember the whole statement, but I
Yeah, but
appreciate that.
it is a slippery slope because once we start telling people how to wear their hair, then it's like, because like here in this country, Black women couldn't wear braids forever, right? So we've gotten
Really?
past that.
Who
Yes,
according to
like if you
who?
were if
Well, in private
if
schools.
and right, and even if like you were a commentator, like if you were on TV, if you were on the news, for a very
Yeah,
long
yeah. It
time you could
was
not wear braids.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we've gotten past that. I see
yeah,
Jumi rocking her braids all the time on NBC.
yeah.
So it's a slippery slope, and you're kind of teach. What are you teaching the kids?
Well, but I mean, I think there's right, it's like a fine line because,
Yes.
um, I think private schools my son wears a tie to school every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't even see the people any like, people aren't wearing ties anymore, people aren't dressing the same anymore, but, like, so some
No.
private schools have the right to tell the kids how to dress or what not to wear or, to be groomed or whatever, and that's up to their interpretation, um, for whatever reason, and you pay to send your kids to these schools and you follow their rules. But
You get.
and I don't know, I guess in Jamaica, they don't like edges. I don't know. I mean
I just want to say Jamaica edges ain't never hurt nobody, but we're gonna move on. All right. So
I
can we talk about
listen,
what
just they need you know what, they should just set like a length limit on them. They should not be 2 inches long. Like
touching?
the edges should be like, what's that, like
uh,
1/4 of an inch?
yes, or
Yeah.
maybe they can't touch your eyebrow. As long as they're not touching your eyebrow, you're good.
You're good? Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you
I
can't.
say just
Can you call them edges if they're 3 inches longer? Can you call them edges? It's not an edge.
right. I don't know. Brush my baby
Okay.
hairs down.
So listen, right. I don't even have edges. How about that? I mean, I
You
have
know what they
I have
need? That
edges,
they need to
but I
set
don't have
a
like
length.
baby hair.
Yeah. Right. They need to set a length limit on eyelashes though, as we
Oh
both have
yes.
eyelashes on. But, like, they
Yes.
need to be like, okay, eyelashes longer than 4 inches are not.
That now that's got to go. That has got
Yeah.
to go. That's a
Yes.
mess.
Yes.
Okay, so this was intriguing to me. So Japan, I'm gonna show you the picture. Okay,
Okay.
I know you can't really see.
It's kinda
So
blurry.
Japan,
Yeah, for me.
okay, Japan has transformed a parking lot, like a regular outside parking lot, into a floating garden to combat pollution. Right.
Oh,
So you can
okay.
see like your cars are like under the thing.
Okay, yeah, 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 I'm seeing it now. Okay, okay.
How
What
many
it
times you got to go to the car wash? Do you know your car
Yeah,
wash bill is out of control?
right, all that
Like,
pollen, all that
what? Oh, so to hell with the cars? Like, this is not a good idea.
I don't what does that have to do with pollution? I don't even
I
understand.
It don't make no damn. Okay, so you can see it better this way.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
So
I'm still
I
not
guess they're
comprehending
trying
it.
to, maybe because it's a non-green space. A parking lot is like a non-green space, and
Okay.
maybe greenery helps with the air quality. This is what I'm thinking. This is very
Maybe.
seventh grade. This is seventh grade
Yeah.
science. So the
Okay.
greenery helps with the air quality,
Yes.
and they decided, okay, this is a space in which cars still need to park here. To hell with all the pollen on the cars. You
Yes.
got an inch of pollen on the car. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
no. Yeah. Yeah, no, I
No,
wouldn't be parking there.
I would
Mm-mm.
avoid this parking lot like the plague. I
Yeah.
would not go nowhere near it. No,
Yes.
thank you.
That is
Oh
funny.
God. Okay.
Okay,
You had something.
um
This is a side. Wait, wait.
oh,
This is a side note. This is a side note. Did that Rucker girl get married to Bakari Sellers?
they were already married. That was like so yeah, Ellen Rucker and Bakari Sellers recently had it's kinda like more like a vow renewal. They've been married
For how long?
years, maybe 10 years? Maybe it was a 10-year.
Okay. So am I getting this guy confused with the guy that was on that, like, got caught with a dude, and
Yes.
he was about
Yes,
to.
yes, yes. You're
What's
getting
his
him
name?
confused. Andrew Gillum. He was, he ran for governor of Florida.
Girl,
Yes.
I was
You
like,
thought
"What
that
is she
was
doing with
him?
him?" I was like,
Oh, no.
"Yes." I was so confused for a very long time, and I was
No.
gonna call you. Okay, these are the conversations we have without y'all,
Yeah.
without, people listening. I was gonna call you like, "What is she doing with him?"
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No.
Never mind. Moving on. Moving on.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
No, but Bakari, I can see where you get them mixed up because they do have, like, a similar
They look exactly
complexion,
alike.
build, head shape,
Yes.
all of it. Yes.
Everything.
Okay.
The same, like, beard, the wear, yeah, everything. They look
Yes.
identical. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Not the same
Okay.
person.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Hallelujah.
Okay. Oh, housekeeping announcement, everyone. And if in
Yes.
case you missed it, we now have a new episode that is uploaded on every other Thursday. It's the Reasonably
Yes.
Shady mailbag. We already
Yeah.
read a lot of emails that come into us on regular episodes, but we wanted
Mhm.
to read we wanted to read more of your emails and messages
Yes.
and because you all spend the time to send us emails, we don't want to disregard or ignore your emails, and so we just created a dedicated show episode that's going to upload every other Thursday at least, where we read
Yeah.
emails. So keep the emails coming to what's up at Reasonably Shady so that we can read your emails. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, another note that's a little bit more sensitive. So the gentleman that recently died,
Yes.
assassinated, shot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's his Charlie?
Charlie
Charlie Kirk?
Kirk. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the following day, all the HBCUs were under a threat, a shooter
Yes.
threat. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So to know me is to know all of my children go to an HBCU. So they were
Yes.
on lockdown,
Mm-hmm.
and classes were canceled. The activities were canceled. The
Mm.
calf was closed. All that, you had to shelter in
Mhm.
place, which I think is fantastic as it relates to safety. Great.
Yes. Yes.
Um, what on earth did this man have to do with black children? Like nothing.
Right.
Like keep us out
Right.
of this.
Right.
The HBCUs don't have nothing to do
Right.
with this. What is happening?
Nothing. Nothing. And the man that killed the man was a white man. Like it
Yes, we
nothing.
just
We have
found out
nothing
this
to do
was
with it.
MAGA. This was MAGA on MAGA crime. Okay,
Right.
this didn't have anything to do with the black children out here. So keep the black children out of this.
Right.
It's my
Right.
PSA.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
I will say before this happened, I didn't know who Charlie Kirk was.
Neither did I.
Um but and I don't agree with people celebrating his death or whatever or making light of
Oh
it.
no,
However, I also don't agree with making him like a martyr like Trump had the US flag flown at half staff.
no,
Um, he said something like he wants to award him with a Medal of Honor and all this type of stuff. And I'm like, but he wasn't a politician and he wasn't, he didn't serve the people. I don't understand why they're turning this into like something that has affected the country. Like, no, this has affected that segment of, people who believe what they believe. Um,
yes,
and I do think it's messed up. We didn't hear this type of response from politicians, the media about the actual politicians in Minnesota that were murdered in cold blood in their house and their spouses leave. It's just come on, like why do
make it make
we
sense.
yeah, make this make sense. Like, okay, well, you can mourn someone's death, but like to minimize what happened to the actual politicians in Minnesota, but turn this man's Charlie Kirk's death into like a political thing, like he wasn't a servant of the people. Like
Yeah,
I don't and his views and his teachings and the stuff that he said is very divisive and racist. Um this country is so weird right now. Like I don't know where we're living. How did we get here? It is really sad that we got here. I saw a girl on Instagram say, "You know what? I have a really good idea. since we're so divided, you have, the red side and the blue side and MAGA who's, like, and we're just so divided. Like, why don't we just split the country, like, down the middle? And if you believe, if you're on the blue side or the left side, then, like, you go move to the left
Stay over
side of the
there.
country. If you
Yes.
believe on the MAGA and the whatever, then you go to the red side, the right
Okay,
side.
but
And then
but
we
where we gonna
just
put Atlanta? We can't do that because where we gonna put Atlanta? Where we gonna put LA? Where we gonna
well,
put what we gonna
we
do?
all there's no more we all just have to move to whatever side. And then it's like if
Oh,
you
we gotta
change your
move. Okay.
mind, yeah, we all move.
And you wanna
Like
go back?
you pick your side, you move,
Okay.
and then like if you change your views, you can like go to the other side and live happily with
Okay.
the other side. Like
Okay.
I'm like, you know what? At this point in life, I approve of that message because
I'm
this
not mad at it.
nonsense that is the United States of America is too it's a lot.
It's
It's really
crazy.
it's sad.
I had to so yesterday, this is so crazy because I'm a very nice person. I feel like when I'm out in the streets, I'm very nice to people. I'm very aware of my surroundings. I help people.
Yeah.
So walking in front of me on the plane was a girl. I saw her. She had on a hat. She had on a sweater. She had on a little skirt. She looked really cute. Young girl, probably in her 20s.
Mhm.
And she was right in front of me. And she needed help putting her luggage at the top.
Mhm.
And I was going to help her until she turned her head. And I
Ah!
saw she had on a hat. And
Oh,
it
no.
said the president's initials on the side of it.
Oh,
Okay. And
no.
then,
Mm-mm.
and I was like,
Mhm.
I gasped. And
Mm-mm.
then I did not help her put her
Right.
luggage.
Right. See? And that's why you need to
I
be on
didn't
the
help
left.
her.
Right. And that's why you need to be on the left side of the country and she needs to be on the right side of the country. And we just mind
Yes.
our
Yes.
business and leave each other
Yes.
alone.
Because
It's
I
like,
couldn't even help her with her luggage. I felt bad, but I didn't feel bad, but I felt
yeah.
bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It
But
was like,
but
oh,
but she's asking for that. Like she's making that statement kind of like I'm sorry.
yeah, she's putting it out there. She's putting it out there.
As much as I loved Obama, I never wore an Obama hat, an Obama
No,
t-shirt, an Obama nothing.
no.
Like it just no. So it's like when you choose to wear a hat, a MAGA hat or a Donald Trump hat, like you're making sure people know like, oh no, I don't fuck with you. Like this is where
Right.
oh, and you're also inviting like you're trying to find your people too. Like, okay, well, I
Yes.
want my people. I saw something and I think this is like very interesting. It was after Charlie Kirk was killed. It was a young student, I think that was at that rally, and the media asked her like, "Why are you here? Why are you a part of this organization?" I think it's called Turning Point. And she was like, "Well, finally like, we feel cool again. Like, before we weren't it wasn't like we weren't cool, but now we're cool." And so I feel like that's the mentality for a lot of people who have the same beliefs aligned with the conservative MAGA movement that now they're able to, um, boastfully be loud and proud with their views, and they feel like they're cool and it's okay for them to do it, and they can, like they won't feel, like, bad or chastised for their views. And I was like, "That's crazy to me." Like, you want to feel cool for being aligned with racism.
Right,
Okay.
which is insane. Mind you, I tell my
Yeah.
kids all the time, don't be out here dating these cool boys. The boys that are cool, then that popular. No, go look for a
Mhm.
nerd. So that's
Oh,
where
yeah.
I am with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because you know
Go look for a
why?
nerd.
Historically, like, we've seen it happen, like, the nerds in school are, like, the rich ones later in life.
Yes.
That is for
Yes, they're the
sure. Like
CEOs.
yes.
Yes, they're running the companies. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
They're
And
starting
then
their own
they
business. They're the
yes.
entrepreneurs.
Yeah, and then they get their little once they get their money and they ease into the lifestyle and they do an
Yes.
Elon Musk. They like a Elon Musk and a Jeff Bezos, right?
Yeah, and
They
and what's the other one? Even what's my Microsoft man name?
Bill
Uh
Gates. Now Bill Gates
Even
still a nerd.
Gates.
Bill Gates
I know, but he looks like a cool nerd. Like he's a sophisticated nerd.
okay. He got nerd
You would
swag.
get you would give you would give him the drawers?
I don't know.
You wouldn't
I
you
don't
wouldn't give
think
him the
so.
panties?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Would you
Mm-mm.
give Jeff Bezos the panties?
But Jeff Bezos today, yeah, yeah. Like I feel like,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm speaking hypothetically,
yeah,
but like I could
or not.
see where like I could see like if I was like, single and he was single and we were like
Yeah,
hanging at the pool and he just starts having a conversation. I'd be like, okay, this a
yeah,
little, yeah,
yeah,
right. I can see
of
it. Now
course.
Musk,
Okay,
Elon
yes.
Musk, hell to the no,
No,
hell to the no.
no.
Elon Musk,
He doesn't
hell to the no.
there's nothing attractive about him, like, nothing.
Yeah, no,
Like, he doesn't look
nothing.
at you like, Bezos has that bald head, he has a little swag to him, he's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, my other man who I just talked to, who's I say? Microsoft? Oh, Gates.
Bill
Gates
Gates.
has the little glasses, Bates got the glasses, they're kinda cool.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, no. Mm-mm. He was like, you know what? I started a nerd. I'm gonna stay a nerd. I'm gonna be true to who I am. No. Mm-mm.
Okay, so Gates can't get it. Gates
No,
cannot get it. Okay.
no.
Okay. Okay. Fair
Okay.
enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a Labubu?
What's a Labubu?
A Labubu? You haven't seen these Labubus? Like,
Like the little
it's
keychain
yes,
that you put on like the little I don't
that
have a
shit ain't.
Labubu, but I think a Labubu is a big thing.
It is huge. First of all, it's not little. I've seen
Yeah.
someone came in the Glow 30. She had two Labubus hanging off her bag. That shit about this big, like
Is it?
hanging to I mean almost. Okay, like I'm gonna stop it like right here. It's like this big.
Okay.
They're huge. They're like these little mean looking um stuffed animals. And so I'm like, what is the big deal about these things? And she was just like,
Yeah.
oh, like people go crazy over them. And, some people pay thousands of dollars and you don't,
What?
and yes, they're like, some of them are like one of a kind. And so you pay thousands of dollars. You don't know what you're going to get. And you open the box and I'm like, huh? I,
These are adults? These are adults or children that are buying the Labubus?
adults,
Okay, no.
adults,
No.
adults.
Absolutely no. It's a
I'm
no.
like,
It's a
I
no
don't
for me.
understand. So it started it's like a Japanese designer,
Yes. Uh-huh.
and it's just turned into this collector's item, and people are going crazy over them, and I'm just like, I don't
S-
get
See, I
it.
thought they were unique to Louis Vuitton. I thought it was a Louis Vuitton thing.
I don't. Uh, I don't
No?
think so. Not maybe
Okay.
the no. I don't think it's like you don't buy it at Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
Maybe the
Where do you
designer
get them
guy
from?
has like I don't know, a website online. Oh, people like buy them and resell them as well. Like they're it's weird, it's different. So if you have a Labubu, people out here, like please email us at what's up at reasonablyshady.com
Listen,
and tell me why.
yeah.
Why do you have a Labubu and why do
Why
you
do you have a
care?
Labubu? Because I'm gonna get a
What do you
no. No, I'm not
right.
getting that.
Right. I mean, but they're not even cute. They look crazy. It's weird. And then there were like other I'm trying to remember what was the most recent like collector's item that people were going crazy over. I can't remember the name of these things. But I feel like every 5 years or so there's some stupid collector's item that people
Okay,
are
well,
going
oh, well,
crazy
the Hello
over.
Kitty thing, Hello Kitty had a phase.
Did it?
Yeah,
Recently?
Hello Kitty had a big phase. Maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe, yeah, maybe
Okay.
so. Like maybe right before. Yeah. Hello Kitty had a phase and Hello Kitty still does like pop-ups. And it's
Okay.
a thing. Like the line will be all the way down the street.
What? That's so
Yes, for
crazy.
Hello Kitty.
Do you remember I feel like this was around time. People were buying like they were paying thousands of dollars for like a digital what do they call them? EFT. Do you remember that? I think
Yes.
we
Yes.
I
Yes.
think you
We
were
were
like
thinking about
talking
doing
us
one.
of
Yes.
making one.
Yes.
Yes. Like
Yes.
people
NFT. Was it NFT or EFT?
NFT.
It
Yeah,
was a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
something. Yes.
NFT.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Though
them NFTs gone.
gone. And there's some people that spent thousands of dollars and did not get their money back off those
They did not.
NFTs.
And
Like
I feel like it was a Ponzi scheme. Was it a Ponzi scheme?
I think so. Yes. I think so. Somebody was scamming. Somebody was scamming for sure. For sure. For that
Listen, there's a
nonsense.
lot of scammers out here.
What? Yes, it is. People were scamming. That was crazy. Ridiculous. Like I mean, so
Okay.
listen, I mean,
Yeah.
when there's like these little fads and people throwing money at it, keep your money in your pocket. Just stop. Just don't buy
Yes,
that stupid
especially
shit.
especially nowadays. Especially nowadays, we need to keep our money
Yeah.
in our pocket because tomorrow's not
Yes.
promised. Now, okay,
Word.
this is the last thing before I let you go. Okay, because this has to do with you, Robin. There's a new study that suggests that scrolling on your phone while you're sitting on the toilet raises
We've
health risks. We've talked about this, but we talked about magazines. We didn't talk about scrolling on your phone, and
no,
you're
we
gonna
I
have
mean it's the same thing.
painful,
Hemorrhoids.
no, these are painful and itchy hemorrhoids,
Hemorrhoids.
okay? Painful and itchy. Do you
I
want that,
haven't gotten
Robin
those yet.
Hickson?
I've not gotten the painful and itchy hemorrhoids yet. Okay.
Okay, just the
But
hemorrhoids.
yes, just the hemorrhoids.
Okay, well,
No.
you better leave your phone outside the bathroom, okay? Just leave it.
Yes. I'm working on
Like,
that. I'm working that because I don't
okay.
want painful, itchy ones. Like, I don't want that,
No, you
okay?
don't. No, you
But
don't. No, not in
it
any
makes
capacity, okay?
it makes sense. I got my children, though. Oh my gosh. They drive me crazy with
They
it.
have
They
painful,
will
itchy.
no, 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 no.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
they don't have them yet. I'm saying they will sit on the toilet for, like, an hour with the
No.
with the shower running, like, steaming
Oh,
hot. You know,
oh
I'm like,
no.
"What are y'all doing? Get off this damn
Listen,
toilet."
tell Corey that water bill is his birthday present. You're gonna pay the water bill for
Yes.
that.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That's the birthday present.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Carter,
they
but
say
still,
boys
Corey
do.
and Carter.
Oh, yeah, it's Carter.
That's fine.
They say boys do other things in the shower.
No. Do you know what else my kids do in the shower?
What?
Do you know what they do? They watch
What?
TV in the shower. They watch they have their phone, they purchase this like plastic protective case with plastic suction cups and it's on the tile, on the shower towel. They put their phone in the plastic case and they watch whatever it is that they watch on their phone. If it's something they're streaming, uh it is insane. And they take these so they sit on the toilet for an hour and then they take and then they take a shower for an hour.
And
I'm
when they're 25, they're gonna have painful, itchy hemorrhoids.
like
Okay. This has got to stop.
yes. I'm like, what is wrong? Does anyone else's kids do this nonsense?
Yes, let us know. Let us know.
What?
And I bet you it's gonna be boys. I bet you it's gonna be girls. Don't do
It's with
this.
boys.
Okay.
And then
Yes.
Juan is in the shower having whole conversations with people. Like his phone, because he sits it on this ledge that we have that is away from the water. And he will literally be having whole conversations with people in the shower. I'm like,
Listen.
what
You
happening?
live with these boys that you live with. And when I say boys, Juan included.
Yes.
I don't even understand this life. This is a life I don't understand.
No, it's nonsense.
Woo.
It is straight nonsense.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, that is our episode. We love y'all so much. Don't ever forget to live your life either reasonable or shady.
Or both. Bye. Thank you so much for watching Reasonably Shady on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe.
Yes, yes, yes. And for all things reasonably shady, click below. More stuff.